術式順天青
Hello everyone, my name is Troy and welcome to Maximum Output Training. Welcome to Max Effort Lower. And like I said in the previous video, I got a little special treat today because we got a new toy. This is a safety squat bar. If you don't know a safety squat bar, it looks like this. You have like a camber with the bar, you have handles, and you have a nice fat pad. And the thing that sets this safety squat bar from like mediocre and shitty ones is that it has an offset camber, which you need in a safety squat bar so everything is balanced. If you get like where the camber and the handles are in line like this, that means it's just gonna push the weights a lot further and it actually does not take pressure off from your back. So if you are in the market for a safety squat bar, make sure the camber is offset from the handle. Other than that, go with the regular safety squat bar. So I got this off the Kijiji marketplace. If you don't know what Kijiji is, it is Craigslist. Used market. This bar here is from PRX, which is a States brand, and it retails between $500 to $600 Canadian. And I got it for $100. They wanted $150. I offered $100 cash pickup, and they accepted. All I had to do was just drive an hour out and grab the bar and bring it home. So, and it is in pretty good shape, and the pad is what you want, a really solid pad that the bar doesn't dig into your body. So a nice thick pad is also what you want in the safety squat bar. This bar is 65 pounds, and I haven't used a safety squat bar in almost 3 or 4 years since I had to sell mine off for money's sake, because it was also just sitting there, being barely used. So I decided to grab this, couldn't pass it up on a good deal. And anyways, that's the safety squat bar thing. I absolutely love the safety squat bar. One of my favorite specialty bars of all time, and it gives my shoulders a break. And if you've been following along for a little bit, my 35 lovely subscribers, I have a shitty bum shoulder. So it's gonna take pressure off that. Anyways, it is a deload week. And for deload weeks, I typically like to do good mornings for top sets on Max Effort Lower. And since I have a new toy and deload is sometimes the realm of people trying new things when they enter new training cycles, I'm going to try out this new toy with a safety squat bar. And we are doing safety squat bar good mornings for a top set of 3. And it has been a very long time, like I said, using a safety squat bar, but it's also been an even longer time since I've done a safety squat bar for good mornings. So it might look a little bit funky. We're gonna get back in the swing of things. And let's see what we can work up to for a top set of 3. Because I don't even have a max to kind of like base it off of. It's going to be by feel when I work up to my top set. So like I said, it's a deload. We're not trying to go super balls to the wall, but we still want to strain a little bit. And doing good mornings for a top set of 1 is probably not the best idea just because the bar and the weights is like overhanging, is on top. And when you go anchor it, it's just going to push you down even more. Hopefully that makes sense. So as of right now, let's start warming up. The 65-pound bar is going to like throw my math out of whack, but we'll see what we can do. Let's get to it. Feels pretty good. It feels even better because this bar, regular $600 bar for $100, I'm even more excited to use it because my previous safety squat bars that I've used was the Extreme Monkey one, which was pretty decent. It was offset camber. It was 45 pounds, and just the padding was really terrible. It was like cut into pieces. For $200 I spent for it Canadian, it was okay. Then I upgraded to something that looked exactly like this, and I paid $350 for it. It was like a Bronson safety squat bar. It was like an Elite FTS SS yoke variation of it, like pretty much the exact same thing. It was also 65 pounds. Then I sold that, took a break, and finding safety squat bars for a decent price is rare in my area. Or they just want too much, or like close to retail and you just don't want to pay that much. I would never pay over $100 for the Extreme Monkey version ever again. And I did see some that were closer to me. That was like 120, and I'm just like, nah, $100, and they wouldn't move. So I'm just like, forget it. I'll wait for another one. 150 after 100, absolute steal. Anyways, this is going to take some getting used to, so my jumps are going to be a little bit closer together. Let's aim for maybe like 205, 225, because I know the camber is going to like mess everything up because it like pushes the weights forward. Safety squat bar, in my opinion, is a hybrid between a high bar squat and a front squat, just because the bar is on your back, but it's also pushed forward like a front squat. So yeah, next set, feeling pretty good. Let's load some weights. I'm probably going to jump to 115 next. 115 next. I am powered by sushi. I had like 50 pieces of sushi on Saturday. Feeling that good little bloat, lots of carbs, lots of sodium, especially lots of sodium. I have like a bunch of water weight, and I upped the calories, around 250 calories. Hopefully that helps with more fatigue management, recovery, and hopefully with more energy output, depending on how you look at it. And hopefully that contributes to a little bit more strength and muscle, which nowadays everybody's trying to vault, whatever the fuck that means, bulking. I don't fucking care anymore. All this not bro science, science-based lifting is getting out of hand. I think I'm just gonna like try to mesh as best both I can. Whatever, fuck it. I'm just so sick and tired of the fitness community. I've always been tired of the fitness community. Just because it's always just back and forth debate and people just like always fighting, and it's just even more now with like calling out culture. I'm calling it calling out culture because that's all people do now with like all the spreading of misinformation, and then people calling that out, and then people calling these people out for this misinformation, and then they're saying that these people are lying. So it's just like a vicious fucking cycle in the community right now. Absolutely ridiculous. So I'm just trying to like keep my head down and just try to spread positivity as best I can on all my platforms in a way, especially my Instagram at maximum output _training. Just spreading good vibes and good information based on my experience and what I've researched. Because going through all this like science-based stuff and putting all the meta-analysis and PubMed and all that shit, it just gets too convoluted. So let's just have some positivity, okay? And I rested enough. 115. Felt pretty good. If my math is correct, 135, 155 next, and the belt is coming on. 155, my brain is going like right now because I'm so excited to be using a safety squat bar. And like I said, when you get the deals, you're even more excited. And with the condition that this is in, no rips or anything, I am erect. Sorry, I used to have a thing for fitness equipment back a few years ago when I was like heavy hardcore into picking up deals and fitness equipment. All I'm missing right now is a Buffalo bar. I probably will never get a deadlift bar ever again, just because one bar for one lift. I know safety squat bar is pretty much used just for safety, for squats, but you can do good mornings with it. You can do like box squats, even though it's another squat variation. You can do front squats with these. And for some reason, I don't know who started it. Is it Dave Tate? Who did JM presses with the safety squat bar. They took the handles off and then they could kind of like do JM presses that way, which is I've done in the past and it's pretty fucking sick. And spoiler alert, if I do record for Wednesday, that will be my max effort variation. JM presses with the safety squat bar. Anyways, 155 on the bar, belt on, feeling pretty good. Let's do it. Belts definitely helped. I don't know what my jump next is going to be. I have to take it easy because I think my regular barbell top set of 3 is 225, I believe. I'll check my records and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to rest a little bit and I'll catch you for the next set. 205 pounds on the bar. We are going to send it and do sets of 3. Oh, sorry. Sets of 3 all the way up. And probably jumping 50 pounds on a new variation is probably not the smartest idea. But I'm feeling good. I'm excited. I have brain rot at the moment. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, jumping 50 pounds was not the smartest idea. So we're going to go little jumps from now on. I'm going to rest a little bit longer, and I'll catch you for the next set. All right, 225, 3s all the way up. And I just looked at my sources or my PR records. It is 255 top set of 3 on a barbell good morning. So let's try and hit at least 225. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably will not send it as I normally would and try to struggle, but we'll try to strain. This is a new variation after all, so I'm trying not to die underneath the barbell like I tried to do once upon a time ago in my powerlifting days. We're just trying to get strong, build some muscle, and rehab some shit, and try not to get injured anymore. So let's do this. 225, 3. Okay, 225. I'm going to call it there for top set of 3. It got a little funky there, and I felt like my form was not up to par because I think it felt like I cut it short. I don't know, and the handles is something I do have to get used to because of how I do good mornings and how I squat. It does touch my knees and thighs. Head, shoulders, knees, fuck it, whatever. So I'm going to call it there for now. Pretty happy with 225, top set of 3. And now we're going to get to our first barbell accessory. Safety squat bar, good morning's done. Just worked up to a semi-easy 225 for 3. And now we are on to our first barbell accessory as usual. And it is high bar squats at 265 for only sets of 3 today. So last week it was sets of 5. It was like a 5x5. And then this week is a 3x3. Just cutting down the volume in half and then just keeping the weight the same. And yeah, we'll go from here, and I'll probably do one more accessory just to keep the video a little bit shorter because like it's a deload week and everything else pretty much does not matter. So I had to warm up a little bit because I'm not going into high bar squats right off the bat with 265. So I just kind of like did a couple warm up sets because I didn't really squat. I just did good mornings. So let's get to it. First set, sets of 3, 265. Felt pretty good for 3. I got 2 more sets, and I'll catch you guys for the next accessory. But before that, felt pretty good on the shoulder. I think from now on, depending on how my shoulder heals and stuff like that, I can't control it anymore. I can't speed up the recovery process. So when it comes to squats, especially like high bar or low bar, I will have to warm up my shoulder a little bit longer just because obviously it takes a little bit of time for me to get into position. I guess just because of the motion and the stretch in my shoulder, and then I can finally get into position where it doesn't hurt as much, where it's more tolerable. Not the best thing to do for squats, but it's tolerable. I can get into position. It feels pretty good. but it's not hurting at the same time. So it's give and take. So definitely have to work with that and then go from there. So until then, I got a couple more sets and I'll see you for the last accessory of the video. High bar squats done at 265 for sets of 3. Felt pretty good. My right quad was feeling a little wonky there, but thank God it's a deload week, and then dynamic effort lower will be super duper light, and I can just kind of like just go through the range of motion, and I don't have to go balls to the wall, so I can recover from that. Now, next accessory is conventional 3-inch deficits at 275 for sets of 3. So last week it was 4x5 with 275. This week it's 2x3, just cutting volume down just a smidgen. And we're just going to go through just the motion here. Felt pretty good. I definitely need to work on these a little bit more, but once again, it's deload. I get to relax just a smidgen. And this will be the last accessory of the video. So let's get to it. Oh. Okay, those felt a little bit heavy. Hopefully all this extra food goes to recovery. Thank God it's a deload week, like I said. I have one more set, so thank God. Yeah, that's it for the video. I think I'm not going to show you any more accessories for today, just because it's nothing exciting. It's usually the same. So comment, rate, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you want some online coaching, there's some stuff in the description below, and we can schedule a free 20-minute fitness consultation, and we can go from there. And then I'm not too sure what the next training vlog is going to be. It might be max effort upper for this week, or I'll catch you guys next week for a new training cycle after this deload week. So have a great day, guys. Peace.